Hello everybody and welcome back to Valley of the Old Farm. Today we will be trying to weed our wheat fields here and hopefully move on to our grass field if this field works here. I have not weeded a field at this state before, so we will see what we can do here and if it works or not. So let's see it once we get to the top of the field here. Let's see. No, it did not work. So we'll have to fold this up and see where we can go. Actually, oh wait, grass field over here has been cut. Typically when you want to weed them. Weeding is like a fertilizer thingy. You can only do it through a certain type of growth and with regular ones. So let's get started. So this field is clearly working. Alright, let's continue here. Sorry for that interruption. We need to continue to get this field here. So when weeders are they pull the weeds out of the ground, and that way the weeds can't grow in between our crops, and it's actually really good for row crops. Lots of organic farms do it in real life, so our cows will be enjoying mostly organic grass here for their diets. I haven't decided if we're gonna do silage bales or just plain silage for our cows. We do need to make some TMR, which would really improve their reproductive rate and their milk output, and I think that would be everything on their list that they need. So I would fill that up, and for the fall and for the rest of summer and fall here, we could really enjoy the milk prices. We only have 5 cows. It's a start. I'm hoping that we can purchase 5 cows every year. We don't own this field, as I was consenting or monologuing or talking about. Anyway, we should continue on here with our field. But anyway, so if we purchase 5 cows every year, around this time of year, I think every 4th of the summer, yeah, it's usually when we cut our grass fields, we can purchase 5 more cows. And you know, cows aren't really that hard to look after. It's just that they have so much to eat. The pigs also have a lot to eat, but the pigs, I really don't like the pigs personally. They're like vehicles. Technically, you buy them and then but you use them and then all that, and then but pigs, you buy them for like 1,000 to 3,000, and you don't really make any money because they're worth a quarter of that price. And so you have to have really, I think, a lot of them. It's you need to start out with maybe 20 pigs, and then just keep feeding them until you have about 500 to get back to where you actually were. So that's why I do not do pigs. The pigs are just kind of a waste. But the cows and the sheep you get wool from, and in this game, it's really the crown jewel that you can have, because the prices run real high for it in the springtime when the sheep just start producing the wool again, and the and the cows, the milk for just 5 cows during the winter time is around 2,000 for about 40 liters. So if you have 100 cows, you're making around $100,000 or more each day of the winter time, which is really nice. due to that the grass is not available. So this is kind of why I'd like to stick with the cows and the sheep, and plus they're on the main farm, so we don't have to travel everywhere. We might get sheep with this cut maybe this summer. I don't know. We do have 3 grass fields to work with, so we can kind of pick and choose what we want to happen on this farm. So it's the glory of Farming Simulator. You can pretty much do anything. But enough about that. Let's continue on our field here. I'm looking towards barley for our crop, our winter crop here. I usually like to double crop anything that I can, because you're getting 2 crops in a year. Well, you don't get to harvest them, but you get to plant it and then you harvest them earlier, and then you plant them. It's like if we plant our barley here day 7 or 8 or 9 here, or any time during the planting period here in the later year, we can usually harvest them, I think, earlier, which would really help us out, because then we can harvest the crops, then we can bale the crops the straw the same day, because the straw will rot away with seasons. It's not like the base game, it just rots away. But if we bale it the same day, we can leave the bales sit out, because the bales are then safe for some reason. But anyway, so that's why in our episode here, see, like the rain will diminish your straw amount and your grass amount. So it's kind of a bad situation to be in if you're in a pinch and it's gonna rain and you're thinking about using a loading wagon to do it, because you think that the bales are too much work. I'd say go with the bales, because you can store them easily, and they're kind of like waterproof, if you will. So yeah, it looks like it's going to rain today, which is a really good thing today. So let's hope we can get this done and get some more fields done before it rains, because I know that once there's not rain for a while, there's kind of a lot of things to do. So I know it's summertime's really a rush time for farming. I know this personally, so it's quite hard to get everything done before it rains. Like making hay, for example, which we did. We had to spend quite a lot of time on it due to that it was going to rain that night, which it did, and we got everything out of the field. So I'm really happy about that. We can really enjoy that, which is really nice due to the fact that we didn't have to endure the rain in the middle of everything, which would have really sucked, because that hay yielded actually really well, and it would have been dropped down almost to like half. So I'm really pleased that we finished it. Alright, let's reverse up here and get this next one done. This field actually hasn't taken too long. If we don't finish it in today's episode, which I doubt we will, I will finish it off screen and I will start to disc. So hopefully we can enjoy that. Let's head up to the top of the field here and turn around. Anyway, folks,